Super powerful anime protagonist capable of defeating anyone. It may sound fun, but when our MCs look down upon or rank lower, it makes things much more interesting. The heroic moment when our MC surprises everyone. Nothing else can beat the vibe. So if you like to enjoy such moments, then make sure to watch till the end and let me know which one catches your eye. I bet there will be at least 1 or 2 hidden gems to watch. We start our list with Rage of Bahamut, Genesis. In the world of God, demon, dragon, humans, and Thor. Wait, not that. The land of Mysterica has seen chaos like never before. Thousands of years ago, the dragon called Bahamut caused so much destruction, even for the demon and gods to handle. In order to defeat him, they decided to put their differences aside and work together to seal Bahamut for all eternity. Back to the future, our MC Favero Leon is a bounty hunter living a peaceful life. Wandering around here and there, he meets the girl Amira, who made his life harder, who wields the key of current peace the world is enjoying. Now our MC must play the role of hero and stop the threat that can cause the clash between demons and gods. The anime can give you a Fate Stay vibe, but on a budget, so if you can't complete the whole franchise, this one will do the job. Number 9, Bento. While some anime give us food orgasms, where some are fighting for their survival, I guess the fight for food has come to its final showdown. Having just started high school, our MC Usadu is arguably a well-behaved high schooler. Yes, he is clumsy, but that's fine for the title of MC. He's intelligent, though he finds himself on a tight budget. One night, he goes to his local supermarket right when the bentos go on sale. Poor guy just wanted a half-priced bento, that's all, thinking he lucked out. Our MC has no idea he has walked straight into a war zone. A half-priced bento means you're willing to shed blood in this town. Later, he got invited into the half-priced food lovers club, and that's when his legendary saga for the half-priced bento began. From the story point of view, it makes no sense, but when you watch the anime, who knows, you can start liking the bento. For the next entry, we have a vampire knight instead of a demon king. To be precise, an otaku one. Sure, Stas Charlie Blood is the vampire ruler of the Eastern District, but he only focuses on the important stuff, Japanese culture. And why does he care about the outside world, where there's anime to watch and video games to play? And more importantly, his underlings are managing his territory pretty well. However, one day things change when a Japanese girl enters into his world, and she gets killed immediately. Now our MC falls into despair. Well, fear not, Fayumi can still stay there in the form of a ghost, just like the Dragon Ball characters. Speaking of which, our MC is a big fan of Goku, so if talking shit about him or One Punch Man being a superior, then you have a bigger threat to be feared of. Number 7, Raka, Braves of the Six Flowers. Legend states that when the demon rises the Guardian Galaxy, the 6 heroes were called for help. Braves of the Six Flowers entails the story of 6 legendary heroes. As the revival of the demon god is high, new heroes are called forth once more. In such, our MC Adlet Mayer is one of those chosen to be a part of the legendary heroes. Along with Princess of Piena, the two become Braves and embark on the journey to meet the other Braves, ultimately to take on the demon god. However, when the heroes are all united, our MC was accused of being a fraud, but he knows he is the chosen one. The anime is excellent in terms of mystery or building up heroic vibes, but the whole world building is quite slow. Many might get bored in the first few episodes. Still, if you could make it, then the viewing experience is truly enjoyable. Number 6, Ushio and Tora. It's a thumb rule. Shonen protagonists usually lack basic human sense. They can't make strategic decisions, can't stay away from danger, while some authors took inspiration from Dragon Ball or Naruto. However, that is not the case for Ushio and Tora. Unlike other MC, Ushio is nothing like your average shonen protagonist, except the boy has a legendary demon-slaying weapon known as the Beast Spear, and his friend is Tora, a powerful evil yakai like Kurama. Our MC belongs to a beast-taming clan who lives in a shrine. One day he finds an impaled beast named Tora in their shrine's basement. When Ushio frees him from the beast's spear's restraints, the two start out as enemies, but quickly form an uneasy bond of an unstoppable power duo. The original series was released in 1992 with not so good animation, like we see from Mappa nowadays, but consider it as an early release of Naruto. Number 5, Servamp. An average high school student accidentally picks up supernatural entity. There is nothing that our MC Maharu Shirota wants, and his life philosophy is to avoid troublesome stuff, like not to get dragged into the vampire world, right, because he would regret it later. However, one day he picked up a stray cat on the road and brought it home, to avoid feeling guilty later on. But the thing is, the cat turns out to be Kuro, a shut-in vampire. Now our MC finds himself in a real mess, though our MC wants nothing to do with it. He got himself in the world of vampires. Personally, if you are not into romance and looking for something supernatural, the Servamp could be a nice pick. Number 4, Tato Eba Last Dungeon. Recently, this title is getting some admiration. And why not when our MC is a powerhouse that should not be underestimated? Our MC is a young man living in a small village far from the city. One thing he always used to dream of was exploring the outside world, and the village outsider is admiration for him. At the same time, he was unaware of the fact that his people are the descendants of heroes, who possesses superhuman strength. When our MC moved to the city, trying to improve each day and search for a peaceful life, he discovers his juggernaut strength. The anime is a carefree watch, where our MC goes on a journey of becoming an overpowered MC, and the people around him did a great job supporting him. Number 3, Gangsta. Ergastrom is a city filled with thieves, crooks, hustlers, and basically anyone partaking in questionable professions, in which our two MCs Nicholas Brown and Warwick Arcangelo are a pair of mercenaries known as the Handymen that take on all the jobs nobody else can handle. They're known for their skills in killing people, investigations, hit jobs, and selling certain goods are all things that Nick and Warwick take on without much resistance. In one such job to kill a notorious pimp, the Handyman save a prostitute named Alex Benedetto and then decides to take her in. Gangsta truly lives up to its title as it has two mass-killing superhumans. Just listen to the techno upbeat this anime opening has to offer. If that doesn't lift you up, then nothing will. But be warned, it has some pants down moments, so watch at your own risk. Number 2, Kiznaiver. Let me ask you a question. Imagine you couldn't feel pain anymore. What would be the first thing you want to do? I know some kids suddenly started to have a suicidal thought, but then again our MC Katsuhira Gata had some other plans. He is a normal high scholar who seemingly doesn't feel any pain and is perceived as someone emotionless. Soon the life around him and his friend takes a different turn, where they became a part of an experiment, who had scars on their bodies. These scars indicate the bond they have together. Slowly they became a bad guinea pig. But when our MC discovers his true powers is when things get interesting. This anime is something I highly recommend to my fellow weebs. You surely won't regret watching it. Last on we have Heroes Return, fighting monster demons and blowing the cover of fake superheroes. Sounds like a One Punch Man thing. You can call it the Chinese version of it. But this one has a little more of it, following the adventure of young man Lei Ji, who is living a low-profile life and doesn't give a f about the world, unaware of his destiny of being a real superhero, whenever the situation calls for help. After the Great Zero, who trained many heroes under his watch, that appeared before mankind, but then he suddenly disappeared. Now our MC Lei Ji tangles along with 13 and Yan Chen. Together they go on many adventures. Overall animation quality is not up to the mark. However, our MC has many great abilities one could expect from a great hero. Makes it an entertaining watch. And I guess this is it for today. I hope you all had fun watching it too. The ranking is purely based upon my opinion, which might feel biased at some point. So now it's your turn to let me know your countdown. Also, if you find something interesting to watch, make sure to give this video a like and let me know what you want to see next, and I'll try to make it possible. Till then, have a wonderful time ahead and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios.